Taco Tuesday. Of course it's Tuesday. So we're gonna make, I think I'm a couple minutes before 4. I'm sorry. When you jump on, say what's up. I'm gonna make a couple marshmallows while you guys jump on. Since I'm a little early. Make sure I got my glue on. Don't think I need a lot. Facebook not cooperating today? What's up? I'm going to be doing or using the same gingerbread that I showed you guys last week. I think it was Wednesday when we did the s'mores. What's up, Facebook? Here we go again. Hi, Giselle. Facebook's slacking. I'm not telling my peoples I'm here. I'm just making some quick little marshmallows for the top of our big s'mores. I mean, it's not super big. It's like 5 inches round. But it's not a little hand cookie. Hi, James. I don't know why Facebook took so long now. Hey, Ness is here. They need to get their life together. Hi, Cheryl. I'm happy you found me, James. My hair's crazy. I'm just making little marshmallows before we get started on the macaron. I'm going to add these. I have a gingy already made. We're going to add those. I'm not going to do that again because I did it for you guys last week. Hi, Billy Joe. What's up, guys? Are you having a good Tuesday? The day flew. I took a day off. I had all the things. And then I just said, nah, it's not happening today. I'll be down here a little bit. I got some orders I need to work on. Yes. I agreed to make some of our front a couple things. Just a couple, because you know I don't do that. I literally just put this marshmallow down. I'm already picking stuff up. Cheryl, that's always fun, isn't it? It's like doing it's not a chore. Getting it put away is. Right, I'm just going to make a couple more of these, and then I'm going to throw some brown clay in my chocolate mold. Just do it, Cheryl. Just do it. I know that becomes a problem. It's like you're thinking of all the things you want to make. Where do I start? What do I do? Alright, let me get this away. I'm gonna make, I already have my gingerbread done. So I got little marshmallows for the top of the head, and I'm gonna make her little mini chocolate bars. I posted this mold for you guys a couple days ago when we did the other s'mores. We're gonna do it's like a 5-inch. We're gonna be doing the s'mores macaron on the Dollar Tree discs. I keep changing my mind how I want to do this, but I'm just gonna go for it and do a big one. It does suck, right, Cheryl? Oh my goodness, my hair tickling my face. My brain completely shut off. But when I get there, I'll tell you guys, because I know you guys saw me make, come on, the patriotic one with the inside. I'm just going to go for it, and we're going to do it big, tall. Hi, Lydia. How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? Maybe this is why I took the day off today. Well, I took the day off from the basement today. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Angie. Hello, Ginger Polly. Alright. So, I'm going to, well, I'll wait. I'll wait to attach these. I just wanted to get them done. So, this is going to be our top and bottom for our s'mores. I'm going to clay it out for you guys, of course. I'm just going to do one. And these are from the 2-pack of the Dollar Tree styrofoam discs. I already have one sitting here hanging out. Hi, Heather. Hi, Angie. Did I say hi to you? I'm sorry. Where you been, Heather? Me and Amber had a date without you. We were on the phone for a long time. We were letting you be busy corporately. So this is the same color I use for the gingerbread. If I didn't already say that, I feel like I just said that. You guys, I gotta grab my rolling pin. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way that I'm using that god awful blue one. I need to shave the rest of my head off. My whole head, not just my hair, but my whole head. What's up, guys? Did you guys enjoy More and More Monday? My wafer cookie looks super cute. Drying real nice. It was raining and gloomy here today. It's kind of like a Monday. I didn't realize, I knew Facebook was like filtering comments, but wow, after my live, when I went through them, they were really going to town. I don't know, I'd be all nose. I'll be all nose, Ginger Polly. My hair's been shaved up the back and sides and like this long on top. So close to it, but, and I was all nose. I don't mind it though. I pull it off, but I don't know about beautiful. I don't know about that. All right, so you guys could use whatever glue. And then I'm going to gently, you don't want air under here. So you want to make sure you don't just plop it on. You want to make sure that you get it all out. Hello, Peggy. Boop, 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 boop. How are you? Okay. I'm going to cut my excess. I know you guys have seen me do this. But we're going to do any old macaron. We're going to make it nice. We always do, but it's going to be Andrea. How are you? You're going to like what I'm doing. You might change your mind about something. Which is fine. You just let me know. I'm going to close this off. I'm going to gently lift my clay up on the sides. Looks like a little tart now. I just might want to trim a little bit off before I close it. Because clay's not free. Nobody's rich over here. We got groceries to buy. Andrea, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, close that bad boy. I ran that super glue all around the outside. Around the outside. And then when I close these off, I want it nice. I want my clay nice on the outside. So I don't want to see any, you know, I want it all even, Steven, all around. Okay. Hi, Lori. How are you? A big bun. Yeah, I was like, I have stuff clayed out for you, and then I was like, I kind of have a feeling she's gonna like this one. So you could trade if you would like. So I'm going to do a pretty thin rope. I know a lot of you guys like to do detail around. And not put this finishing strip. You could do whatever you like. I just like more and more layers of stuffs. Fun stuffs. More and more stuffs. I'm going to go right on the bottom here, connect that. Of course, I'm going to go around and give it some texture. Let me put this away. Who's eating tacos today? Okay, I'm going to use my ball tool. I could call it that because Stephanie's not here. She's not here to call me out. Tell me what to call my tools. I'm just kidding. Alright, so where I do my start and finish on my clay, that's going to be my back. I'm gonna, oh, let me do my, hang on, I'm skipping. I'm gonna texture the whole thing. And I'm gonna do it hard. So if you guys do this and you add texture like I'm doing right now, you don't want your clay on the thin side because there's a chance that you can rip it. So just like I do my chocolate chip cookies, I like to give it a little turn. It gives it more than just poking this, because you guys know with our foam clay, we're going to lose a lot of this as it dries. It's just going to puff up. So I'm going to do it all. Hi guys. Please so quiet. I feel like I was talking a mile a minute, 100 miles a minute, a mile a minute. I was like motor mouth last night on my live. I'm giving myself a headache, so I'm sorry. So see that texture? You can't do that and have good results if your clay is thin. So I'm going to use the small part to go around my outside, and I'm just going to poke it. This is from a Dollar Tree. It's nothing fancy. You guys can use toothpicks. I'm going to bring a little bit of that up. Just a tiny bit on the top. Very random. I'm in deep. Sorry, guys. I'm hungry. Yes. I was going to actually message you if I didn't see you and say, hey. Just in case. Instead, you guys know I love making s'mores. Hi, Tasha. All right, so then for the top, for my holes on top, you guys can also do ice cream sandwiches like this. I'm going to do the big balls, or the big ball for my bigger holes. I'm just offsetting them. You guys can also run the marks down like, you know, like a cracker looks. I'm going to go back in there and I'm just going to get them nice and open. We got to compensate for our shrinkage. I want to do a chocolate chip cookie one too. That's what I want to do. Okay, so then obviously you make two, and I always set my stuff up to dry. You want to do the top and the bottom. Let them dry. You're going to get better results. I already have mine. Mine are dry. All right, so for the center, you guys can just cut another piece of styrofoam. You can use your scrap foam, just anything to connect your top and bottom. I was gonna do the chocolate and marshmallow twist for my inside, for my filling, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna do something different. Not that that wouldn't be different, because I think this is different. I've never seen a s'mores like this. I'm just looking for my back. This is the 1-inch sheet from Michael's. I think Walmart has them too. So I'm going to do this a little chunky. So I'm going to roll out 2 chocolate ropes. Hi, Carrie. And then, because I want 2 layers of chocolate. So we're gonna make this kind of high and chunky. So I'm gonna stack these bad boys. I know a lot of people struggle with the twist, so I wanted to give you a different option. The patriotic one I did the blue macaron, and then I did the red and white twist for the filling. So you have seen me do that. Just options. So I'm gonna get a chunky filling. So this is gonna be thick. So I have to roll my ropes out accordingly so that it all fits in there. And when I close it off, I don't have any space. Hi, Jackie. Thank you for sprinkling, Tasha. All right, let me do my 2 chocolate. So I'm gonna try to get my chocolate thinner. Man, that darn glue string. And then I'm gonna do one. This is my plan. We'll see how it works. One chunkier marshmallow. What's up, guys? Do you guys want to come over and hang out? We got the house to ourselves. Nobody's here. Everybody's at work. Nobody to bug us. Except Jax the cat. He's such a lover. He's so cute. He's a distraction. He really is a distraction in my day. He's just too freaking cute. Come on. Come on over. Gigi's with her cousin. I don't know if she's coming home tonight or tomorrow. And I'm not going to put any of these in here until I know that they are going to be thick enough. And I'm going to be able to close it off without any space. Hello, Marissa. How are you? Happy Taco Tuesday. I kind of had a little generic taco. I mean, I didn't get fancy with it. I have a little street taco tortilla that I threw a little bit of chicken on. Didn't warm it up or anything. I'm going to try and make this long enough so I could do 2. Let me see. Let me see. I'm not connecting this. I just want to make sure that I have enough. I don't like the way I rolled this out. I'm going to roll out a new one. I pulled it and stretched it. That's high, you guys. That's big. That's all right. We're going to get a chunky marshmallow. You guys could fill these with spackle too. If you do spackle, I recommend using the DAP. You're gonna get a nice creamier marshmallow look. Thank you for sprinkling. What time you coming, Ginger Polly? I'm coming over. Hi, Jelly. What you doing? Thanks for spending the day with me. We were slumming it. Alright. Back up, Ness. going to have to do a pretty big marshmallow. I don't mind. Thank you, Tasha. That's so cute. How was it, Amber? Girl, you eat slow. I would have had that, like, gone in 3 minutes. Was it good? Okay, I will really want this right the first time. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Mmm, that sounds delicious, Heather. You know, that's my favorite. And pizza, which we broke up, so I try not to think about it. Girl, all the years of doing hair, you didn't have time to eat, and I used to be a really slow eater, and then I started doing hair, and it was like, okay, I got 20 seconds, I'm gonna inhale this plate of food, and now I just, I eat like I haven't eaten. Just like, okay, I'm done. Like someone's gonna take my food away. You will get hurt. You try taking my food. Do you, James? Yeah, you didn't have time, so. Calm down, your little marshmallow head. Are you, Lori? It's better to eat slow. You eat less because your body has time to say, okay, I don't want it anymore. I don't listen anyway. I'm like, shut up, there's more coming. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. All right, let me see. How I want to do this. Oh, I think it'll work. It might be good, guys. We're gonna make it work anyway, so. All right, let me put my glue down. I've never done this many in here, so. I'm winging it. Okay, I'm gonna do all my start and finish in the same spot. I want these right to the outside lip of my little detailed edge piece that I put on there. Now if I come up short, I'm just going to smash down that styrofoam. Yeah, I'm gonna come up short. I'll have a lip. Hi, Jamie. I knew that was going to happen, Amber. Gingerpoli, you know, I can make all those plans. What am I 19? I don't want this being a problem once my clay shrinks. Ooh, glad we did a chunker. Perfect. All right, I'll smooth that out once I get my top on. My clay's a little higher than that right now, which is where I want it, because then I got room for shrinkage, and I could manipulate my clay and move it in place. Hi, Sandra. What are you guys doing today? I need a redo. I need a Tuesday back. I'm not going to texture this. I'm just going to use my brush to close this back off. It's like a hamburger. I have a little space back here that I don't like. I am going to be adding some dripping and stuff, so I'll go behind here and hide my seam. See that? I'm going to blend it a little bit, but I don't like that. I will cover it with chocolate. Who doesn't like things covered in chocolate? I do. Amber, mine? I'm not wearing earrings. Are you talking to me? These I got from Rachel's Whimsical Decor. Hi, Anielle. She's here on Facebook. She just recently opened up a boutique here in Long Grove, Illinois. She has ribbon and wreath supplies and a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, Deb. How are you, Deb? I had a very perplexed face. I heard air. Okay. Maybe it was coming from my head. Okay. So I have a couple things I want to do to this top. Since it is dry, my clay here, I can do spackle, I could do clay, I could do the whipped glue, I could do whatever I want to do. Let me see what I want my top and bottom. I want this. I like that. So I have some chocolate bars. I have an actual graham cracker that I'm going to do behind my gingerbread. I have some marshmallows. Of course, we have sprinkles. I want to have this sitting on something. Yes, I said you can make a ice cream sandwich like this too. So I either want to do chocolate with the whipped glue or spackle. I kind of feel like we should use spackle. And then I could do chocolate dripping because we're not going to have a whole lot of marshmallow here besides our little guys. So our spackle could be our marshmallow. All right, let me line this up where you going? Where I want this to sit, because I'm gonna run a dowel through this. Let me move this up a little bit. I'm gonna hot glue this in, just using a skewer, just a gingerbread. Doesn't need a whole bunch of stuff. Upside down. Girl, get yourself one. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Why all the last, like, 6 songs that pop in my head are Black Eyed Peas? I can't remember the last time I heard one of their songs. Hi, E. E, weren't you here already? Alright, I'm going to use DAP. We talked about that last night. You guys know why, right? I'm putting it on clay. I could have used white whip glue also, but I really like the way the DAP looks for a marshmallow. It really does look like, and I'm covering that, I know. I know I'm covering all my pretty holes on top. But for those of you that don't want to do more and more and just want to make this, I know not everybody wants to get cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs like I do. Okay. I'm going to use some super glue. Even though this gingerbread will stick nice to the spackle, I want more. Alright, I'm going to use this bigger one right in the center. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue on the back of that will touch her belly. She will also, it'll also stick to the spackle. Dad, you're retired? Awesome! Congratulations! So is Evelyn. Get ready to binge watch some shows. Well, I don't think that Evelyn's retired because, I mean, she's really committed to her search. I told her that's like a full-time job. All right, I'm gluing the chocolate bars to her little hands. Where'd the other one go, guys? For real, where'd it go? Did I knock it off the darn table? I did. That little guy got away from me. All right, I want another one, so let me get it. What in the world? That's weird. That's weird. I only want a piece of this. Alrighty. Just put a little bit of glue. Right on the front of her. So this sticks. I'm just going to start the marshmallows with a little bit of glue on there for her head. don't know if I want these. Oh my God, you guys. It was stuck to the clay. I picked it up and put it in the bag and didn't even see it. I was crazy. Alright. So then I'm going to place these. Kind of offset them behind her. And these are just for molds. Alright, I'm going to bust out a piping tip too. Let me pre-drill my hole where I want this so I don't bust this out through my clay. Hi, Lindsay. What's up? What's up? I'm only going to use a piping tip. If I have a space there in the back, I don't want you to see my mechanics since the way I'm putting these on an angle. Hi, Iris. Welcome, welcome. I'm Vanessa with Up and Growing. Hi, Jan. Thanks for joining, guys. We're just finishing up. We got the fun little details to add. And then same thing here. I'm gonna mark down where I want this to go in. And I'm going to pre-drill that in. I don't know why I'm working so far away from me. I know what you're saying because that's how I type all day. So I speak that language, girl. I get it. I'm like, what did I just say? I call Evelyn E, and last night I called her W. I'm like, well, that's your name now, because that's what typed out. He's cute. I want this down farther, but like that. Okay, cute. All right, I want a bigger marshmallow on that. Let me get a little bit of my DAP inside my bag. Remember last night when I said I'm going to squeeze this out and I'm going to want it? I want it. It really does, Iris. It just... And it'll type words I don't even know. I'm like, I know I didn't type this to anybody. So I don't even know what that means. Maybe it wants me to learn new words. I'm not learning anymore. At least not words. Alright. I don't want a space here. So I'm gonna go behind the gingerbread. And I'm just gonna fill in that little space. I'm gonna go in the back, give everything a hug. With some spackle. I don't want my mechanics showing. I'm not going to squeeze that out. I might need it. Alright. marshmallows. I always say that as if you guys are preventing me from doing that. Let me. I want spackle on my plate. All right, so I want at least one big marshmallow. I'm going to put right behind the gingerbread, and then we'll do the little ones, and then we're going to add some dripping and stuff. I know, I do the same thing. What's up, Yanira? I do the same thing, Jan. I'm like, girl, you could read it before you actually hit send, but I got a lot more to say. Wait, there's more. The one in the bag. What I was squeezing out, it's just lightweight spackle. Is that what you're talking about in the piping bag? It's a little big. Let me cut it down. Okay, I like that more better. All right, I don't need much. I probably don't need anything, but I'm just gonna use a little toothpick just to get it in. I'm gonna put a little glue on it, even though it's gonna stick. What do we have here, Vanna? Oh, dang. It's okay, girl. It's okay. I'm surprised you even saw it. Facebook don't tell us nothing. They're getting worse. It's just redonkulous. This is cute. Look at her. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, you know, drip this thing all over the place. And then these little marshmallows, I'm just going to put in my spackle. I'm not going to use any other insurance, which is my toothpicks or glue. It'll stick right to that. This is cute. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Ginger Polly. Ginger Polly, Ginger Polly. Alright, get some water. She is cute. Alright, I'm going to do the white just underneath her marshmallows on her head. Just a little. A little here, a little there, a little everywhere. Now I use my brown. Thank you, Lori. And I want to put chocolate all over the place. I'm going to do the marshmallow in front of her. A little bit on the bars. On her head. Zombie. Oh, the cranberries. We got a little cranberries. I'm in deep, guys. I was totally thinking about you. I totally was thinking about you, girl. Alright, I'm not done. You know I'm putting sprinkles on this. You know I am. I'm putting little random drips here in the front. I might add a little more white. Just a little. I'm going to be careful so I don't break anything. Alright, when that dries, I'll do it when the front dries. I will cover my seams in the back. I will drip them up. Because if I do it all right now, I'm going to make a mess. Right. Sprinkles. I deep in chocolate. I wish I was. Girl! My birthday's coming up. I'm going to shove some chocolate in my face. Going. This is cute. Okay. Move that sprinkle off her bow. Because you know I get a little crazy. Oh, I kind of want to do something. Hang on. Okay, I just wanted to, that marshmallow looked unfinished. So make sure these are attached and they don't drip down. So when that paint in the front dries, I will close up my patching job there. It's cute. It's like a drippy s'mores burger. Yay, Ginger Polly. Hi, Quincy. As a back in black. You just made this guy. This girl. Made a s'mores burger. So you guys, the same way, I'm going to do, I want to do a big chocolate chip cookie macaron. The same way I do my cookies, I'm going to use the same thing for like what we just did. I'm going to do it. Because, you know, I love me a chocolate chip design, so. I miss chocolate chip cookies, cake, pizza, and real tacos. I still eat tacos, but they're like low carb, wannabe tacos. Thank you, Quincy. Thank you, George Polly. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, guys. So, I think I'm coming back Thursday. I'm going to set some stuff up so you guys actually know when I'm live, because surprise! I like to do that, but then Facebook doesn't tell you guys when I'm coming, even when I post to tell you I'm coming. Oh, I made this too with just random extra stuff when I was working on the shake, and I thought it was really cute to have this ribbon with the little piece of graham cracker, the little chocolate, and the marshmallow. So if you guys want a little more inspiration to, you know, do something more and more on top. Thank you, Michelle. Hi, April. Oh, thank you, Marissa. This is what we just did, guys. I made this big s'mores cheeseburger. Yeah, I already had these dry and ready to go, but I did clay it out at the beginning for you guys to show you how to do it. Of course, you need to. And then you guys, if you don't want to do more and more with this thick, chunky center, you could do chocolate and marshmallow twist. I did a patriotic one like that, the blue with the red and white. So, just some ideas for you guys. Andrew, you want both of them? I have your other one started. I was like, she was gonna want this one instead. But you just let me know, girl. Thank you, Jelly. Sugar. Honey, honey. All right, girlfriend, you got it. Not a problem. So, I will keep you guys posted. I have a lot of work I need to catch up on tomorrow, so I won't be back tomorrow, but I'm shooting for Thursday. Do you guys remember I used to come live every Thursday? I think I'm going to get back to at least one day a week where it's a given on here, unless I post otherwise, just because of how whack this whole Facebook stuff's been, of not telling me what's going on. So, or not, it doesn't tell me what's going on either, but it doesn't tell you guys what's going on. So, I'm shooting for Thursdays again. You're welcome. So, I'll keep you guys posted for sure. And I do have names I need to post from our lives. If you guys missed yesterday's, let me show you how I just sounded like a seal. Look at her. I didn't finish the other one, so I do have to do that. But we did this yesterday. I clayed out the cookie part on Saturday, so you guys would have to watch 2 lives if you missed that. Yes, triple threat. Are you girls with me? Huh? All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Taco Tuesday. Eat all the things. Have some for me. And I'll be around. All right, guys, thanks for joining. You guys have a great night. Bye.